Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Maddie Draws. This video is super random. I just woke up one day and be like, I want to draw this dude, so that's what I did. I drew him. Today's question is, what do you feel most nostalgic about? If that question makes any sense. Please put your response in the comments. I really love reading your comments and replying to them. Enough of that. Hope you enjoy the video. So today I'm super excited because I'm drawing N, aka Natural Harmonia Gropius. I think that's how you pronounce it. I still can't believe that that's his name. Applause to whoever came up with that though. And Reshiram, my favorite legendary Pokemon. I'd like to apologize in advance if I sound kind of tired and like I don't want to do this voiceover because I don't. I'm feeling kind of sick at the moment. It's not that bad, don't worry. It's just a mild headache, but it still hurts my brain. And you might be asking, can you just not do a voiceover now and do it later when you get better? And the answer to that, my friend, is no. I'm a top tier procrastinator, so if I don't finish it now, it will never be finished until probably a few hours before the deadline, and I don't want to do that with my YouTube videos. I want to have a lot of videos finished in advance, so I can upload it right at my schedule of every Friday without stressing about it. That's how I've been operating. I know running on momentum is like you're carrying a ticking time bomb, but it's working right now, and that's for future me to worry about, so. Anyway, this video is gonna be pretty long, so buckle in and get ready to rant and ramble about how amazing N and Reshiram are with me. By this, I mean feel free to start your own discussion about the topic in the comments, and there's a pretty high chance that I will join you. Talk about how much you love or don't love them. I don't know. I'm a firm believer of respecting others' opinions, no matter how much they contrast with mine. I'll be a bit sad if you say you don't like my babies, but that's okay. I'm going off on these side tangents again, and I'm so sorry. Please someone help me. So, what can I say about N other than he's the cutest little bean I just want to protect at all costs? Yes, I do say that about everyone in my last series, the Gallus Trainer. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Thank you. But he is. I will admit he might be a bit weird and creepy at times in the games, but that's what makes a character great and well written. You gotta have some flaws, right? But I'ma be real. I just love characters with twisted backstories that you can't help but love. Also, I totally ship my player character with him, especially with the Ferris wheel scene. I just love some Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda action, but I will say, I'm not that type of person to ship myself with other people, neither fiction nor non-fiction. I feel kind of weird doing it, so no, as much as I love him, I don't ship myself with N. And no judgments here to other people that do that. I respect it. I respect your fandom and your ships. You do not have to be ashamed. Let's move on, and here's my story with Reshiram. I think I was about 9 or 10, and back then I used to love getting toys and figurines or whatever with Happy Meals from McDonald's. To be completely honest, I still do actually. About a year ago, my mom got me a toy chick from McDonald's, so thanks, Mom. But anyway, as I was saying, about 10 years ago was when Pokemon Black and White came out. But back then, I didn't know heck about Pokemon. I just know that there's lots of them and you catch them in Pokeballs and stuff. And I want a DS really, really badly since I was 7 years old. But that's a story for another time, so I'm not gonna talk about it right now. So I saw a set of Pokemon figurines at McDonald's and I begged my parents to get me one. They did, and I chose Reshiram just cause I think it looks really pretty. It's been way too long, so I can't even remember the other choices I had, but I chose Reshiram, and that's what matters. Also, the thing lights up like the real Reshiram does, and I failed to appreciate that as a kid, so I'm doing it now. 10 years too late. And another thing that made me love these two so much is the Pokemon anime. I did watch Pokemon whenever it's on TV on Saturday morning or something when I was little. I used to be such an early bird, what happened to me? Anyway, unfortunately, nothing resonates with me except for Ash, Brock, Misty, and maybe Dawn? I don't even know. But a couple of years ago, I don't know what sparked this, but I started watching the Pokemon Black and White anime from the beginning on YouTube. And before then, I kind of forgotten about Pokemon for a bit. I don't know what I was doing, but with this Pokemon anime that I completely binged, I fell back in love with Pokemon. I think this was around the time that Pokemon Go came out too, so it was a great time for me. So after that, I came back to literally studying Pokemon again, like I used to. What I mean by that is, I used to make these handmade sketchbooks from recycled paper that you would staple together, and if you run out of paper, you'd make another booklet and then you tape them together. At least that's what I do. It's really hard to explain without visuals, but you can picture it, right? But anyway, I made the book super thick over time, because I would look up the Pokédex and run to my friend's house and draw every single Pokemon in these books, including Reshiram, and that's him right there on the screen. It's super embarrassing, but keep in mind, I was like 5, at least I was like less than 10. Yeah. Also, props to you if you can guess what this thing is. It took me a while. I didn't read the name when I first opened it, and I'm like, what the heck is that? It took me like 10 seconds to realize what it is, and I'm like, what? That doesn't even look like the Pokemon. So yeah, take a guess in the comments. I'm really intrigued about what you guys think. So most of the stuff in the book looks kind of like this, and they're really bad and not in order for some reason. I might make a video about it in the future. I don't have a tripod or a camera that works with filming traditional art, so I don't know, we'll just have to see. Circling back to N for a little bit, when I played Pokemon Black last year, obviously I picked Black. No surprise there. I didn't really pay attention to the story because I figured I already watched the anime, so I kind of know the gist of what's going on. Wrong! The focus and the story is so different but kind of parallel at the same time, but they're mostly different. Especially N is really different. Like, his backstory and stuff is kind of the same. I still recognize him as the same character from the anime, don't get me wrong, but his personality is different enough that it feels foreign to me, if you know what I mean. I really want to start over my save file and pay attention to it more now that I know the consequences of it. So I might just do that at some point when my poor 3DS gets fixed. Enough about my boring stories. I'm gonna update you on what's been going on. I'm currently working on a huge YouTube related project, so please stay tuned for that. It might not be something really big and exciting for some of you guys. Like I said, you're entitled to your own opinion. I said that because I'm setting it up like it's this big thing and I don't want to disappoint anyone, so yeah. It might be finished in a couple of months or it might be finished in a couple of years. We'll just have to see. It's real ambitious, so I hope you're as excited as I am for it. Even though I've been talking for so long to the point where I think... No, what am I saying? I know I'm starting to bore you guys. I didn't even say everything I wanted to say, but I'm sure those stories will pop up in my future video side tangents. Oh, I forgot to talk about the music. So at first, I really want to use N's room music because I remember loving it so much. You know, before Lucamine came along. I mentioned that story in my last week's video, so please check it out. I mean, you don't have to, but it's really cool if you do, so thank you! Hi, editing Maddie here to say it's not last week's video, it's the Lusamine and Oleana's video, which is 2 weeks ago, and I didn't know that I'm gonna have another video in between these two, so yeah, my mistake. Moving on. Anyway, I listened to it again and I was like, this is too creepy to fit my more chill and happy vibe. Then I thought, hey, I've been using Encounter Musics for a few of my videos now, so I did exactly that. Also, disclaimer right here, I do not know how to draw clouds. I tried for years. I apologize for my incompetence. I think I've talked enough, so that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I really want to make this a thing on my channel, so hopefully I will have another video up soon, so I will see you then. With that in mind, smell you later. That was so cringy. Why did I do that? I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it.